I always do this shit. My bad, y'all. I ain't even supposed to be showing up right now. Go.
Fuck everybody, fuck everything, nigga. Get money, nigga. Run that shit up, nigga. Run that shit all the way up, nigga, till you can't run it no motherfucking more, nigga. All the way up, nigga. Motherfucker, nigga, to the motherfucking city, nigga. Fuck these bitches. Fuck these niggas too. Fuck them all. You know what I mean? I mean this shit. For real, nigga. Straight up. Hey.
If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell? In my trap house counting gualas, talking to my scale. My jewelry box having more water than Wisconsin Dells. Trap nigga, I count money better than I spell. Came up from nothing, addicted to hustling. Yeah, he my dog, but no, I don't trust him. She a bad bitch, but she know we just fucking. She told me she love me, I told her you plucking.
Cut that shit out, little mama.
Stop it. This bitch deserve a gold medal the way she suck it. Blue Louis V bucket. My chain too big to tuck it. My blunts the size of Biggie, spinning paper like I'm puffy. She fuck me, then she lucky. Yeah, she got this super sloppy. I call that bitch yucky. Bitch, don't speak to me in public. Fast money, fast cars. I live for this shit, bitch. My young nigga and them ain't they gon' kill for this shit, bitch. Shaking my head off, you just too real for this shit, bitch. My first investment was a vacuum seal, then I got rich. Nemo can't get whatever from me cause he never switched. Jizzle was right there with me, man, we didn't have shit. Sleeping cuz quick to tell me fuck him, he a bitch. Dog ass nigga off the leash, duck in the pigs. When they found out the plug, came back and told my nigga it's up. We gon' ball forever, and forever straight out the mud. Been through so much shit, so I feel my body up with drugs. 20 whips in front of the club, nigga, that's us. On my own stylist, I spend millions on designer. I got my own island, in Castalia you can find me. Got more jewelry than your jeweler, nigga, I spent millions on diamonds. I put ice on everybody around me just to see them shining. My spot got great customer service like Chick-fil-A. Might take her to the hood, but I can't take her on a date. Sleep walking on that codeine, but I'm wide awake. These niggas ain't fucking with me, and I put that on idle, man.
Nobody can be shit, nigga. You know what I mean? I had to get out here and scrape this shit up, nigga. Get this shit the hard way. You know what I mean? I had to figure this shit out, nigga. You know what I mean? Just me and my real nigga, you know what I mean? Nigga, you ain't eat out the floor with us, nigga. You ain't eat out the garbage with us, nigga. You know what I mean? You wasn't there, nigga. You wasn't there with us, nigga. We had to get it how we live, nigga. I put that shit on out of me.
Nah, I ain't finished, nigga. My office is a trap house in South Memphis, nigga. Riding with a bullet through the city, nigga. I've been selling bags about a 50, nigga. Pinky ring, it cost me $750, nigga. Pour a 8 and drink it, I don't sip it, nigga. Kicking shit and smoking, no forbidden, nigga. You a grown man, stop all of that bitchin', nigga. I go so hard, make them hate me. My whole life a movie, HD. Blue retro, blue AP. Too much ice, don't need AC. Had to put out this bitch, tried to rape me. I wear water, I don't drink it, I drink lean. I pull lean and grapefruit juice and rock blue diamonds. Now these niggas ain't me. Sixes on a double R, look up at the stars. Smoking Skittles and thanking God. Remember I used to starve. Dope boy with dope boy dreams, never thought I'd make it this far. 14, I jumped out there, started swimming with the sharks. Gang bang, play some ball, go get a plug or rock. I got that type of ice that it go crazy in the dark. You put your trust in a bitch, I put my trust in the mob. I got all type of shit parked in the garage. Hey! Stop. If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell? In my trap house counting gualas, talking to my scales.
I couldn't help but notice your pain. My pain, it runs deep. Share it with me.
like that quality. Let's run that back.
I couldn't help but notice your pain. My pain? It runs deep. Share it with me.
I'm sipping Remy, y'all, so yeah.
They'll never take me alive. I'm getting high with my profile. Cocked on these suckers, time to die. Even as a youngster, causing buckets on the back of the block. I was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust, but now I'm labeled as a troublemaker. Who can you blame? Smoking weed help me take away the pain. So I'm hopeless, rolling down the freeway, swerving. Don't worry, I'm about to crash up on the curb, cause my business blurry. Maybe if they tried to understand me, what should I do? I had to feed my fucking family. What else could I do but be a thug? I'm slanging with the homies, fuck hanging with the phonies in the club. Got my mind no danger, never been a stranger to homicide. My city's full of gangbangers and drive-bys. Why do we die at an early age? He was so young, but still a victim of the 12 gauge. My memories of a corpse, mind full of sick thoughts, and I ain't going back to court. So fuck what you thought. I'm drinking Hennessy, running from my enemies. When I let them be 23, there's so much pain. Years and years of that rough life, running crazy while I was a kid, and growing tough with a knife, and living tripe on the regular, walking out competitors, see a figure moving, check them down like the fucking predator, get in trouble every day in school, act a fool, and you know I had to break every rule, showing off for the bitches cause I had the mad breath, so I had to watch my back when it was time to step, but the grimiest with love for me, go pop pop, it's in the sucker up above for me, and yo, currency kept passing me by. But I didn't cry, bro, got hit off to the back and started selling coke. And now the money's looking lovely. Out the drop top and now the bitches wanna rub me. Kick them the game, it's all the same, I kick it back, yo. Give them slack, yo, and now they label me the Mac, yo. People check it, you disrespected if you're fun on the bird, man. You heard, man, catch a couple shots from the Glock in my hand. Damn, at least I'm realistic with my biscuit. You know you get your ass twisted, so run for cover. Me and my man got a plan, kicking major done. So if you're old nigga, look for the gauge to buck. I like to bet you with the street fame. It's a deep game and my mama always crying, yo, there's so much pain. They got me mobbing like a local way to get my slug on. I load my clip and slip my motherfucking gloves on. I ain't scared to blast on these suckers if they test me. Trust, I got my block, got a player if they press me. Watch some motherfuckers with a passion, better fuckers, I ain't looking when I'm blasting. I'm a nothing, drinking Hennessy and getting high on the lookout for my enemies. Don't wanna die, tell me why, cause the stress getting major. A buck 50 across the face with my razor. What can I do but be a thug until I'm dead and gone? Keep my brain on the game and stay headstrong. These sorry bastards wanna kill me in my sleep. I'm really cannot see, and every day is just a struggle. Steady thugging on the streets and I've been balling low. Don't let them make you worry, keep swinging at these suckers till you worry. I was born and raised hell, a nigga from the gutter, was the mother I'm touched. I'm getting dust up, ready to bust. I'm on the scene, steady mugging me. Until they kill me, I'll be living this life. I know you feel me, there's so much pain.
I know. This fucking chair ain't got it. I'm gonna put this joint down a little bit. I know. No, you ain't on like you used to be. Where you been at? Shout out to my big brother behind the bar. It's my big brother right there. I know, niggas. I know. Before I get into the show, one thing I will say. You guys been following this program, you know. I was in the South probably earlier this year. I want to say I was back and forth, but I was in the South a little bit. Shout out to my big brother behind the bar. You dig? I feel as though I was more focused when I was in the South with my family, when I was, you know, going back and forth on the highway, and sometimes I'd stay down there for a couple months, then come back home. And I would say this, you know, when I was down there, it really wasn't much to do. So I had no reason. I had no reason not to give you guys great content and come back. So I was looking forward to shows because really nothing to do. I mean, I love my family. You know, we would, you know, turn up and, you know, cook on the grill, you know, regular Southern shit. You know, I love the South. Some niggas even think I'm still in the South, even though I'm in Maryland. I get it though, you know. Technically, we're under the Mason-Dixon line, but I get it, you know. In the politics of the South, Maryland's really not qualified as the South, to be honest. Some people actually say Virginia's not the South. That's crazy. Virginia's definitely the South. Shout out to the South though. Trying to get this shit right. I was delivering more content more consistently, and nothing to do. And I was looking forward to, you know, barking on niggas. Well, I was on King Troll page or whatever, or just dropping a show. Behind the Bar says Maryland's the first state of the South. Technically, it is. You know, right below the Mason-Dixon line, like right there. There are parts of Maryland that's very, very rural country. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for New York. After New York City, like after Philly and Pennsylvania, that shit is all cornfields, bro. That's a fact. Pittsburgh, I think Harrisonburg might be a little lit. But, you know, when you live in a major city or in the diameter of a major city, you don't really see it as this, you know, the South. Especially Maryland. But Maryland is the first state of the South. That's a fact. But I was a little more focused when I was down south, and I came back home, started going outside, liquor flowing, moves every day. Lon, where you at? Come outside. Where we at tonight? We at this spot, this spot. We got our usual spots, you know, around the area, you know. This jump in the night, they doing this over here. So it kind of had me all over the place. Then I got to hosting events on weekends. I still host events, you know. I really be wanting to live stream that shit, but I'm sorry, my clout not high enough on YouTube to film it. I can't go live on my YouTube page. I only have 646 subscribers at the moment, so I figured to have at least 1,000 to go live. I would show y'all my everyday life and when it's lit. I promise you, bro. But I can't unless I do it through StreamYard, and I know StreamYard gonna be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work properly. But that's no excuse. I want my consistency back, man. I just got 2K, NBA 2K22, pre-ordered. It's downloading right now. I should be able to play that by midnight, Friday or tonight, no, Thursday night, whatever. So hopefully I keep me in the house. But yeah, that's no excuse though for me making content. A lot of you guys enjoyed my last video with Bree and Lori. They will be back, without a doubt. They'll be back. I'm just trying to get some things together. As far as my YouTube channel, I do have a lot of big things planned. My boy, I play his video all the time. My boy Cooler, he got some ideas that we're definitely going to jump into and utilize them. Talking about, like, you know, games, challenges, hot ones, you know, let you get to know a little bit about me, and have me outside my comfort zone, whether that's doing challenges, doing wild shit. I want to make, you know, great content. But it's easier said than done. I just want to apologize to my subscribers who have been looking forward to my particular content, even though I have a YouTube family. Shout out to Behind the Bar, YouTube family full of content creators who give you great content on a daily. For those who are looking specifically for mine, I do want to apologize on that aspect. But let's get into the show. You gambled on the wrong one. Let's see, make sure I don't get emotional this episode. Hopefully I don't cry. I have no problem crying. I'm a Virgo, I'm an earth sign, my nigga. I don't care, bro. Is that the Remy? Oh. Can't drop the Remy, my nigga. Rich Mo. What's good, my nigga? All well. You gambled on the wrong one. You know, me being the youngest out of my siblings, biologically, I only have 2 siblings, right? My mother had my oldest brother. He was born in 1985. My dad has my second oldest brother, which is his oldest son. He was born in 1990. But as black folks, we bring, you know, people under our wing. So then my siblings' span started rising. A lot of these siblings weren't necessarily blood. Some of these were foster kids that got real close because my parents, you know, they do foster kid. They're in the Maryland foster, you know, realm. So I've been introduced to people all through my life, strangers, to be honest, that I've got to know. But and I have a bunch of cousins and shit, both sides. But when I say you gambled on the wrong one, I remember going to my older brother, Donald. My older brother on my dad's side, my dad's biological oldest son. I remember going to his games because he was more closer than me. My oldest brother in general, my mother's side, he lived in the South. My family's from, my mother's from the South. So he would come up summertime, spring breaks, you know, shit like that. But he wasn't an everyday thing. I didn't have my oldest brother every day of my life, unfortunately. I didn't have none of my brothers every day of my life until I'll probably get into that story. So I had one foster brother who I don't even call him as a foster brother. He's a real brother. You know, he gets on my goddamn nerves. Shout out to Juve. We look alike in everything, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even put the foster thing on him. But I remember going to my older brother Donald games when I was young, and he played running back. And his mother, little hooded than mine. My dad loved crazy women. I don't know what it was. He got a kick out of it. I don't want to say a couple of us suffered, but we definitely had to endure our mothers based on his choice of procreating. But I love my mother, without a doubt. And I'm sure he loves his as well. I love his mother. So I'm not sure if y'all really know about the DC, Maryland area when it comes to like Little League and Pop One. It's very big in this area because a lot of these kids, when they go to high school, they don't play high school sports because they don't have the grades for it. Some get into the streets. By high school, niggas ain't really thinking about football unless you really got a talent and niggas is really on you. So Little League is kind of the big thing in this area when it comes to football, at least. Kevin Durant, no, that's basketball. I don't know too much about basketball politics, but them niggas made it. I remember seeing my brother, you know, play running back. He played like, he was like 8 or 9, 65 pounds, whatever it was. And I would see him play running back. And I would see how my father and his mother go crazy. And our my dad's side and his mother's side, he was supposed to be the next prodigy and things of this nature. And I used to look up to him, man. And when I see him run for them touchdowns, I used to run on the sideline with him. You know what I'm saying? Like when he would run, break a run, I would run on the sideline with him. And then there'd be some kids around there, and I go play throwback tackle with him. And it's like 99, 2000, 2000. So 2001, I was playing football on my own, but about 99, Baby 98, 99, 2000, Maine, them 2 times. That little era right there. That's when Barry Sanders was popping. He was my favorite player at the time. And I would play throwback tackle with the other kids at the game. And I would be like my brother and Barry Sanders. And I'd be so swift with it. You know what I'm saying? So then it got time for me to play. Now, when I was going to play football, I thought I was going to play running back. I just knew I was going to play running back, right? Wrong. Niggas put me on D-line. Now, granted, it was my first year. I get it. It's kind of bigger than everybody, I guess. But that wasn't my vision in football. I didn't vision myself to play defensive end. I wanted to play running back. I wanted to run the rock. I wanted to tote the rock. I didn't know too much about drills and all that shit. I just knew that my brother played running back. My favorite player in the league plays running back. I want to play running back. But they put me on the D-line. Then when they found out that I could hit, I never forget. I was a scrimmage. We played some team. First year football, I was soft. I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. I thought I was going to be running the ball. I'm on fucking defense. I'm on the defensive line. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My dad just stopped playing semi-pro. He getting motherfucking my dad played strong safety too. He played corner in high school. You know, my dad was in Southeast, born and raised, whatever. You know, niggas really glorify that shit. I don't. My dad's Southeast, born and raised. Remy break. And just having a conversation, guys. If I'm too boring, you can leave, go to another content. Just want to talk right now. So, you know how it is. When you have a dad from the hood that wants you to play sports, they're a little hard, Paul. They're a little more tough on you than the average dad. So one time, there's a scrimmage. We played some team out Montgomery County. It was like a little scrimmage. And I was standing around and know what the fuck I was doing. Nigga came full speed, smacked the shit out of me. Right? I never forget. Nigga came full speed, smacked the shit out of me. It had nothing to do with the play, just crushed me. Bow! I said, what the fuck? I get up, my head job spinning. I look directly at my pops and said, uh-huh. I looked directly at my pops. I got up. I look around like, what the fuck? All I heard was, ooh. What the fuck? Pop said, uh-huh. That was your ass get for staying around. Do something. Oh, wow. My pops was in the building. Damn. Oh, shit. So, oh, wow. So, you know, after he said that shit made me mad. And now keep in mind, when the dude did that hit me, yeah, he crushed me. He crushed me. I'm a real nigga. He got me rich, Mo. I didn't know what the fuck. Wow, smacked me. After that, now this is towards the end of the scrimmage. By that time, I want to get some get back. Scrimmage over. I never forget. Me and my dad was walking up the hill. You know, everybody get on one knee, whatever. Everybody get the huggy juices. In New York, they call them quarter waters. The huggy juices, that's what we call them around our way. Get your huggy juice, get a bag of chips. I'll holler at you Monday. It was a Saturday scrimmage right before the season. And walking up the hill, Pop said, you didn't like the way that feel, did you? I said, nah, man, nigga smacked me for real. Like, I ain't know that shit was, in my head, I ain't saying this. In my head, I'm like, I ain't know that shit was that real. He's like, uh-huh. Stop standing around. And keep lollygagging. Yeah, nigga, you know how you felt? You do that to somebody else, basically, in a nutshell. I think after that night, I think my dad put the pads on me. He put the pads on with me and shit. We went in the backyard. My mom telling him to stop. Pop's like, nah, fuck that. Nigga, you gonna get him right. He put his semi-pro pads on. And we really like, with Oklahoma jersey. My dad didn't really go too hard on my dad, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It was hard enough to know. Now, listen. After that day when that nigga caught me blindsided, bro, it initiated something in me. I never wanted to be vulnerable or victim. I said, niggas is not about to smack me. I'm about to smack niggas. Now, listen. Our first game after that, you guys are familiar with the D.C. area. Hyattsville is in the PG County area. We play Hyattsville Hawks. First game, I'll never forget. And on that kickoff, they had me on the kickoff team. I ran full speed and smacked. I think when I hit him, my eyes were closed. Niggas was saying he did a backflip. I don't know. I don't know if he did a backflip. But I hit the nigga so hard, the ref had to throw a flag. I thought I did something wrong. I looked to the sideline. My coach like, you ain't do nothing wrong. Yo, you good? I see you, Wicks. You good? Oh, I'm good? They like, fuck that flag, nigga. We've been looking for that the whole time. Bet. I lie to you not, nigga. That whole game. Any nigga that stood around, I'm on the O-line. Now, keep in mind, I wanted football. I wanted to be Barry Sanders. I wanted to be like my brother Donald. Keep saying this goddamn name. Whatever. Brother Lord Don. Right? I wanted to be like him. I still wanted to be like him. But at that moment, I knew my coaches, my dad, when I hit people, that it got a positive reinforcement. So I said, okay, I'm going to just start smacking niggas the whole game. I couldn't wait. Niggas are break runs. Y'all know how it is. Now, the NFL banned it. All leagues banned it. But you know how it is. Like, say somebody going for like you know how niggas hit the sideline, right? And defensive chasing behind them. Blindsiders. I used to be that nigga. I used to be on purpose. I'll wrap around, catch a nigga while he chasing behind him. And pop! Oh, my God. It got ugly. And I built a reputation for that. Now, I didn't really know too much about football. All I just knew to hit niggas. Yeah, I was there you go, Rich Mo. I was head hunting. I became a head, and I got a thrill out of it. As far as school, elementary, I wasn't that good in school. To be honest, I would not do assignments sometimes because I'd be intimidated by the teachers. I used to go to Oakland's. The first elementary school I went to was pretty good. I was living in apartments. I live around Milestone, man. I was living in apartments. It's called Somerville right now. If you're from Laurel, you know. But then I went to Scotchtown. It was a completely different type of vibe. And my parents, we moved to a different area in Laurel. And it was like a whole different shift. And I was really intimidated by the teacher. The teacher's a little more meaner. But Miss DeVillas, rest her. I don't think she passed away. I hope she hasn't. But Miss DeVillas in third grade, she was firm but fair. Now, a lot of teachers usually yell at us like we were like prisoners. Sit down. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm intimidated. Yeah. Crackback. There you go, Pops. Crackback. That's a fact. I was crackback in everything. And I developed that reputation to my 12th grade year, which I'll get to in a minute. Hopefully, I'll probably get to later. But yeah, I was very intimidated. Schoolwork. And I had to go to daycare, and I was a little more aggressive than some of the kids because, again, I was playing football. I was headhunting. I used to feel as though my daycare provider would single me out sometimes. You know, it just mental games being played on me. You know, I just always felt like, you know, like I didn't belong, and none of my siblings lived with me at the time, so I was kind of lonely. And sometimes, you know, my mother would come home. She wouldn't be in the best mood, and you know, again, things were a little different then. You know, I know my mother loved me. You know what I'm saying? I never went without. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But moms would come home and, you know, sometimes be a little aggressive. There's like a lot going on. You know, she would kind of give me little things like, well, she would just being honest. You know, podcast is all about honesty. You know, things are going on, and she would say that my dad was mad at me about someone. She probably wouldn't even know what's going on. She would just say, you know, your dad's kind of angry about this and that. You ain't doing this. I called him. And she probably didn't call him, probably like a little threat. But it brought my anxiety. I'm like, God damn, man, shit, every day. I'm like, damn, man, you know, but I started to kind of get like, okay, she ain't called Pops. She's kind of using that to threaten me. Because my Pops would come in and go straight to the basement, get his Hennessy and Coke and play the game. Like, what's up, son? And go into the basement, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I thought you was whatever. So I would look forward to practice because I had so much anger. So then once I started learning about the crack back in, man, I was on Saturday mornings, man, I was something different. And it only got worse as I got older. 7th, 8th grade, 6th. I played probably football. I played literally football from 3rd grade to sophomore year of college. I was kind of redshirted freshman year of college because fire accident. I literally couldn't play. I just recorded. I made $1,200 off my college off that year. I made $1,200. One check, $1,200. Recording at Wesleyan. That shit was crazy at my college. That's my freshman. I couldn't play. My arm wasn't fully healed, and I wasn't really comfortable. Like, been through a lot, man. Anyway, so I would look forward to that. And niggas, man, I used to be angry out there. Like, I could just, I used to be, you know what I'm saying? So, and then being in school, and like I said, all that kind of built to my thing. But I always saw myself scoring touchdowns. But, you know, through my father, through the programs, they didn't really see it like that. So I've always played out of position my whole life. And my father's here, I'll be honest. I remember one time I was playing linebacker. This had to be like, I didn't really know how to play nothing else. All I really knew how to do was hit. Smack shit. Like, I was like a hitman on the field. Like, I didn't know like the fundamentals of football like that. I just knew to crush shit. Like, if you 9 times out of 10, if you heard the loudest smack at the field, bro, it probably was me. I lie to you not. You guys, anybody ever played with me? Shy Glizzy, y'all saw the video where I told about how I knew Shy Glizzy. Shy Glizzy played Little League with me. If he ever get off his high horse and humble himself and whatever, and he talk about his Little League with the Hurricanes, he's going to say the hardest hit on the team was Lon. He has no choice. I had him shook on the field. He didn't want to do Oklahoma. We call them nutcrackers where we from. Oklahoma's the wide turn where everybody lay on their back. First day of pass, niggas nervous, niggas hearts beating. You know what I'm saying? Get off your back and become a man, nigga. You better run full speed. I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing. And I just wish I kind of really would have focused on more drills, more foot drills, understanding the fundamentals instead of just hitting all the time. I probably would be a little better. But, you know, God had different things planned for me. I think football was more introduced as something because we do things to make our family happy. And once I saw the joy on my parents' face when I made big plays or big hits, I felt good. And I felt like this is what I'm supposed to do. Time go on. I played D-line, O-line, majority of my Pop Warner career. Now, that might sound boring. Play offensive guard and defensive tackle and defensive end. But if you would have saw some of these games, I was the main – a lot of these teams didn't make it off the line of scrimmage because of me. I'm just being honest. And I had some dogs with me because when I would go crazy, my other niggas, once they saw me going crazy, they're like, oh, we about to go crazy too. And then we just get to. And then when my dad was coaching, he would train us, he brainwashed us to be little headhunters. We was smacking everything to the point the league had to be like, yo, who are these little niggas? They not wrapped too tight. These niggas smacking everything. What are they doing at practice? Well, we was a little more aggressive than others. And of course, we took our losses. We came across teams that was about that, just like we were. But yeah. So yeah, time go on, and I kind of realized in high school I was playing out of position. I wanted to play fullback. I really wasn't in shape to play fullback. I always wanted to play fullback. Fullback was my favorite position. I don't know why. I think it's because I was always told by my brothers and even sometimes my father that I wasn't good enough to play running back. That's not a diss. That's not a shot, but that's just reality. That's why I go to gambling on the wrong one. See, when I put the post gambling on the wrong run, oh yeah, my dad had us ready. And then listen, about 4 or 5 of my other teammates on there, they fathers coaching. They all hanging out. I remember times, dog, on Friday night practice, after everything over, all the coaches, my dad, some of the boys' dads, they all hanging by the truck listening to Go-Go, sipping Henny. Some of the boys, we all stay at one house, or I stay, you know what I'm saying? He stay at my house, we all meet each other in the morning. It was like I don't say a religion, it was a community. You know what I'm saying? Friday nights, we go flirt with the little cheerleaders, hide and go get it, whatever, or just throwback tackle, being kids. You know what I'm saying? The adults would do their thing. My father be with the rest of the coaches. They sip and listen to go. You know what I'm saying? And that next morning, we be ready to work. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I won't lie. That's a fact. Those are good times. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was really scared of us. Our only kryptonite I'd say was the Hyattsville Hawks. That's when I played Pop Warner. That was the only team that had our number. And in Baltimore, it was another team. We smacked them like we used to have this little rivalry with them. The Hyattsville Hawks really wasn't a rival because they eventually went to like Division I. But the Old Town Gators in Baltimore, I think it's from like East Baltimore. Old Town Gators, bro. That was a rivalry. Because, being from Laurel, we kind of in the middle of DC and Maryland, but majorities are DC. Majority of our families are from DC. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of went that way. And Baltimore, if you know the history of the area, went their way. So we would meet up, and I ain't gonna lie, the Gators, they was fake nice couple years, and they feel used to be ratchet. One time I saw a crackhead selling cotton candy and crab meat. I lie to you not. They was a little rough, but niggas wasn't shook though. You know what I'm saying? We was with it just like they was. You know what I'm saying? I hope some of them guys are good. I think a couple of them guys died, was killed. I think one of them got hit by a bus. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna lie, Old Town Gators, man, they had it kind of hard. A lot of teams we played like that had it hard like that. On the PG side, DC side, ain't the Baltimore side, them hood teams. But niggas wasn't ducking. When we was on that field, it was war. I got in a fight. It was one nigga like this tall, bruh. He was number 11. I was like in 8th grade. And I think I was in 7th. I was in 7th grade. We was all the same age, but this nigga had to be like 6 foot. He played wide receiver, bro. He thought he was gonna send a catch over niggas. I ain't gonna lie, we was beefing all game, talking shit. The whole team. He said something. I thought he said something wrong. I said, fuck, I popped it off on the field on him. Ended the game. I said, no, we ain't going like that. Petty. That's when The Wire was out. Nah, that's 8th grade. Because The Wire season 4, that's the most popular season. That's what the kids was all in there, right? And they was in 8th grade and we was in 8th grade on the show. So I kind of relayed that, so everybody in the school was watching that. Everybody in the DC, Maryland, especially if you lived in Maryland, everybody was watching The Wire around that time. Some more is Remy. Some more ice. So that's what happened. Yeah, yeah. So we popped it off with them. You know what I'm saying? The games got like that, but hold on. Gotta wait, brother. Man, chill out, Richmond. You're not old, bro. We was in just 2 different time zones, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we had those games, and I always felt comfortable on the D line and O line because that's all I ever played. I think I played linebacker 1 year, but I was on and off the D line. And my pops was like, because we was in the car. I'm like, why I keep playing on the line? Like, I'm not going to, by age 10, 11, I'm like, why the fuck am I still on the line? I'm not going to be playing this in high school. And my pops asked me, do you want to win or do you want to play? I said, I want to play. In my mind, I'm like, dog, because this year we had a losing year. We was trash. And I'm like, bro, why am I still here? What? I've graduated from there. I like playing D-line too, Rich Mo. But nigga, I'm not about to dog. I am not a D-line, bro. I even played D-line in college and high school, bro. I'm not D-line, bro. I just had heart. I had to play, well, it was outside linebacker in high school, but you know what I'm saying? It's really DN. Like, I'm not getting no scholarship playing on the D-line, bro. I can't. These boys about to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? But that was me. Yeah, outside linebacker. I didn't really get to my outside linebacker bag till I got to high school. All my years I've been playing like on the line. But that O-line shit, but I always had heart. You know what I'm saying? So even in high school, I had to play O-line a couple times, man. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas wasn't tough. These niggas be bigger than me, soft. That's how I stepped up, coach. These niggas acting like hoes. I remember when I was in Virginia, I was playing in Virginia. Corey Marshall, my bro Goop. I went to college. I met my brother Goop. He actually told me that he was ranked in the nation. I didn't even know the nigga was ranked in the nation. They school was good as fuck. And when I played in this high school at VA, I had to block him. So he's ranked in the nation. He's in a legit DN. I'm a tight end. I'm not even a tight end. I'm like a safety built / outside linebacker playing O-line. I'm holding nigga down though. Even coach that when we look at the game film, like, I ain't gonna lie, Wicks. Because they were talking Corey Marshall all week. Corey Marshall. Yeah, fuck Corey Marshall. I lie to you now. We got whooped that game, but Corey Marshall didn't get no sacks. Like outside linebacker. I didn't like playing safety, but I was fast. But when you old safety, you have to bring that wood. That is a fact. And I kind of feel as though, and you know, I'll take some blame on that. You know, I wasn't fast enough. I should have worked on my agility and training, but I didn't know. They would just tell me run track. Okay, what else? I didn't know. I didn't know about how to play fundamental football until I got to college, and it was too late there. I didn't know footwork drills, all that shit till I got to college. It was too late. Pop said I play on offense, line, defensive line, all in boys club. When I went to high school, that's when I played corner. Well, Pops, my experience is a little different than yours. A little different. It's like when I started playing a little bit of linebacker, I wasn't used to standing up. So I'll be on 3-point stands all the time. And when it was time for me to play linebacker, I'd be a little confused. I'm like, okay, I got zones now. Okay, I got zones. Okay, I got to check him man to man. Okay, I got blitz. Okay, because when you D-line, you're just going straight. Or if you're a defensive end, you're 5 and in. So it's about you just either being more stronger than a person or having more heart or more meaner. Well, as you get higher in levels of sports, all that shit changed because these boys are breaded. So you trying to tell me this 6'6", this 6'6", 320-pound offensive tackle, and you 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", 215 pounds. You lining up with this nigga, who you think gonna win? I got all the heart in the world. But shit, nigga, that's a hard battle. That's a fact. More ice. But anyway, I'm getting off topic about gambling on the wrong one. So that's my little high school thing. And that's when I kind of knew football wasn't for me. Oh, nigga talking they shit in the chat. He said I played right guard freshman year in high school and quit. Oh man. After day 2, when I found out they really hit people. Oh no, they hit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. One thing I say, I was always in the trenches. And I got used to it. But like I said, I get higher levels in sports. Are you in the trenches, but you ain't the size to be there? You can have that dog, but my nigga, you supposed to be a safety or a tight end or a running back, which I really came into football wanting to be. I really came in wanting to be a running back. I ended up on defense in my football journey because I just like to hit and I had so much anger. But yeah, you 5'10", you 5'11", 200 and what on D-line? Well, you fool. You fool. You fool. Don't, man, listen, one time I got hit in college so hard, bro. I was playing linebacker at this time. I was going in for a blitz. I think the guard pulled around. Now, this is college. This ain't high school. This ain't little league. He's a white boy, too. I ain't gonna lie. Big white country fed. I went to college in North Carolina. That nigga pulled around. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't smacked me like I dropped, but he hit me. He hit me so hard. Yo, snot came out my nose, bro. Bob, I said, oh. I didn't drop, though. I took it like a Jeep. I'm like, oh, this college shit for real. I said, dog. I got to thinking like, yo, Lord. What are you? Yo. Are you ready for this? Every play? Man, that white boy came and pulled. I mean, I'm about to get the tackle. Smack. I said, God. I gave him the shoulder pad, though. We went head to head like ugh. That nigga hit me, bro. I said, God, damn, snot came out my nose. I said, God. And this Division 3. This ain't even Division 2 or 1. I said, you know what? I kind of knew when I was in high school. I said, man, football's cool, but I'm not going to the NFL, man. I kind of knew in the 9th grade. I said I ain't going to NFL, but I faked it because I thought that's what my family wanted to see. That's when I slowly got into acting. I remember I really got into acting in English class when we had to read Romeo and Juliet. And I really got a kick out of having a certain character because, you know, the big-ass literature books they give you. All right, I really wanted to be Romeo. You know, I wanted to be Romeo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, acting is a way better career. You know what I'm saying? Way better career. You know what I'm saying? That football, man. That. See, look, when you're young, I want to go to the NFL. I want to go to the NBA. It sounds good because you're young, you're in sports, you know, you're a boy. That's I like growing up. I grew up on Randy Moss, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. That's my era. Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson, Isaac Bruce. I can go all day. I could put Marion Barber, Emmitt Smith. It's a little bit. Even Barry Sanders was a little more before, but Barry Sanders was so popping. You know what I'm saying? Dorsey Levin, Warwick Dunn. Oh man, Junior Seau, rest in peace. Ty Heat, Shannon Sharp, who's very successful today. I'm proud of Shannon. That's my era of football. You know what I'm saying? So those who I wanted to be like, but it's like when you get to that level, it's like it's a lot of work. Like even in college, listen, I'm gonna break down before I go further. I'm gonna break down my college schedule. And this is how you know if niggas really won the ball or not. Now, this is before everybody get to campus. This ain't even during school. 5, 6 in the morning, breakfast. All right. 6 in the morning, you gotta be at the calf at 6 in the morning. Get your breakfast, whatever. You're around men all day. All day you're around men. After that, head to the practice field. All right, got your practices. Da da da. Depending on what day you might hit the gym. You're actually going to work out probably later that day. Morning practice. Boom. All right. After that, they give you a little break. This is before school even start. Because you're on campus before everybody if you play football. No, you try to flirt with some of the girls that stayed on campus, like 2 of them. And my college was champ. So it didn't have that many girls up there. It was like a small school. So we're freshmen. There's 2 girls on campus that's upperclassmen that just stayed over summer or just came early. They hogging over them. I think one upperclassman got to fighting with a freshman because it's all monkey shit. So you're trying to, whatever team is there? I think not the soccer team. I think it's just us. It's just the football team. So after that, take a break. You come back. Time for workouts. All right, you in the defense go first. Offense go first. Y'all in the joint. After that, it's practice again. After that, it's lunch. After that, it's meetings. My nigga, you are in meetings from your second practice till about 10 at night. Easy. You got team meeting. You got position meeting. Then you might have, if you're on a special teams meeting. Yo, I said, man, this shit different. This is nothing like high school, bro. And I'm thinking it's because ain't nobody on campus. They're utilizing the time. No, not everybody's on campus. So you go to class. You go to class. Go to your regular day. You meet with your civilian during that time, during class time. Flirt whatever girl you can while you can. Go to lunch. Go to your whatever. After that, as soon as your class is over, take your ass down to the locker room. No time. You can't go to your dorm room to take a nap or nothing. Go down there to the field, put your cleats on, your practice. Okay, practice is over. Right after practice, shower up, go to dinner. The life of college, but that's the college athlete. That's not even a regular college student. That's the college athlete. So while your classes are going, you're regular. But once some class over, your ass belongs to whatever organization you belong to. Whether you're softball, baseball, basketball, your ass is theirs. So after that, put your cleats on, whatever, go to the field, you practice. After practice, take your showers, go to dinner. Oh, you thought you was over after dinner? That little girl that you flirted with in the dessert line that had a fatty that was looking at you, then we about to link up? No, sir. Yeah, after you finish your lunch, my nigga, study hall. You in study hall. You around niggas all day. I love my football fellas, but I can't be around men but so long, bro. That's personally me. I didn't know what I was getting into. I can't be around men for so long, bro. And if some of these men don't really clean right, they don't really wash right, they good niggas, you know what I'm saying? And some of these niggas, they don't get no play anywhere, so they just want to play all day and wrestle. I play niggas in Madden. Don't get it wrong. The Madden 2K shit, that's just college shit in general. Okay, we playing the game. That's coupled with college, being a college athlete, video games. But like, oh, day, these niggas want to play, wrestle, and argue about football. I don't want to hear about football all goddamn day. I'm just me. I just like to play it. I love to watch it too, but I don't love it that goddamn much. I digress. All right, so study hall. All right, you're done study hall. All right, team meeting. Team meeting, depending on how pissed off coach is, might go for an hour or two. After team meeting, all right. Defensive backs over there, linebackers over there. They call them flex. No, they ain't call them flex. They call them because they put the quarterbacks, the running backs, and linebackers. No, that's when people work out. I forgot what they called it. Because when it came to like workouts, I have skill positions They don't have the big men, which is the D line, O line, and then you got the QBs, the linebackers, and the running backs will all work out together. But when it came to meetings, quarterbacks, running backs, linebackers, let's go on the hop. Shit. You woke up, don't have no 8 a.m. class. Man. Your day is from 7:30 to about 11 at night. Maybe. So position meetings, you got to be in that motherfucker for another 2 hours. I'm like, man, shit. After position meetings, it's probably you get out about 11. Don't be special teams. You got another meeting. 11, 12, the fucking meeting over. Where's everybody at? In the fucking dorms. That little girl you done tried to flirt with, she done found the new nigga who don't play sports. She chilling with him in the dorm. Shit. He said, Lonnie wanted some brown sugar. I ain't gonna lie, when I came to college, man, I wanted to get crazy. I'd be lying if I said when I came to college, I did not want to like really have that experience. My college was nothing like that, man. I didn't really choose to go there. My family chose for me to go there. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to go to Norfolk State. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nah, that's too fat. We don't want you to party and flunk out. I'm not gonna flunk out. My oldest brother went there. My cousin went there. It's a family tradition. I'm going to Norfolk State. So then it was taking a while. So Norfolk State took a while with my acceptance letter. And lo and behold, I lied to you not, because my family kept pressuring me, kept pressuring. Now keep in mind, I'm 17. I just got off the hospital bed. All this it ain't freshly new, but it's not as healed as it is now. So I'm like, man, at this point, I don't even want to go. Like, nah, you got to do this, or you can't live. You got to get out. And I'm like, the fuck? So, all right, man. So I go to Wesleyan. I lie to you not. Right after I committed to Wesleyan, Norfolk State gave me the acceptance letter. You talking about hurt? Huh. I don't know. Maybe that saved me. I could be an early father right now because Norfolk State was popping. Baddies. Norfolk State was lit. That was the college I mean, you know, when I was young, Little League Pop 1, I want to go to Oregon. Cause I used to have NCAA 07, and I used to create all the high schools around my way. I used to stay playing NCAA 07 and all the colleges with the nice jerseys. I want to go to Maryland. I want to go to Oregon. I want to go to, 17, all that shit was out the fucking window. You go who gonna accept you. And I didn't take the SAT. I took the ACT. Dare to be different, right? They still liking that video. Y'all wild as shit. But anyway, going on, the season was like that. And here's my thing, Rich Mo. We would do all that meetings, all them workouts, all that practice just to get blown out by 30 points every week. Picture that. Picture all the meetings, all that time put into this fucking organization, this football organization, and you motherfuckers are getting blown out by 20 points. 30 points. Y'all 2-8. And listen, the coaches not even playing you because it's political now. Oh, yeah. It's about who came from this school, who got their eye on whose senior year is it, all that monkey shit, man. Yeah. It's not it get political. So I'm like, if this shit at D3 football, I can only imagine at D1, let alone the NFL. That's why I enjoy, Hard Knocks. I'm not sure if y'all watch Hard Knocks training camp. 2001 Ravens camp is my favorite. I could literally, when I watched it, I literally think about college football. I'm like, yo. But they in the pros, their shit a little more intense because they need more of your time. You're getting paid, and this is the cream of the crop. And your ass get cut, you're going home. That's a fact. That's why I enjoy shit like Hard Knocks and shit, the training camps, because I know what it's like. But yeah, man, all that shit just to get whooped by fucking 30 points the next week. And we have a long the best drives for me is when we went to like the Ohio. I like them long drives. Ohio, Georgia. They give us Golden Corral. All this shit. Just to get our ass whooped when we get there. Me and my nigga Goot will smoke before that because we know we're not getting in the game, bro. Like, no matter how hard niggas practice, how hard niggas dog getting hit. They already got who they want there. Even though they're getting their ass whooped, they got who they want there. Trash. Me and Goop. But oh shit, we going to Ohio tomorrow. We be at Joe playing the game. It'd be like a Thursday, right? Like a Wednesday. It'd be like a Wednesday because we probably leave Thursday and the game Friday. No. We would leave, we'll leave Thursday, get on the road Friday, and the game will be Saturday. So we'll go somewhere like Ohio or go somewhere like Georgia, 10 hours. I'll be looking forward to that motherfucker. I know we're going to lose. And one thing I will say about the weight program, it did have me in shape. I was some of the best shape of my life in the football program. I won't lie. Me and Goop, we know it, and that's another. We have class the next day. You know, the coach already wrote, "Give me your schedules. Everybody, give me their schedules." You on the traveling team? I was always on the traveling team. I guess the roster wasn't deep enough. Keeping 100, real nigga. You on the traveling team? Give me your schedules. So they would email our teachers and tell us, you know what I'm saying, this person, he's coming with us. He ain't got class tomorrow. Me and Goopy and that motherfucker playing 2K. What was the year? We be playing 2K13, 2K14 on that year. One of them motherfucking 2Ks. We know we ain't got class. We ain't that motherfucker. We get slit the door. Oh yeah, let me get on that. So we freshmen. This my freshman year. That's when I knew the football team was just as dirty as it. Because in my mind, I'm coming to college. Okay, football teams, they don't smoke, even though I do. I did when I played high school ball. We were smoking weed. They don't do that in college. They don't. I've been watching college football since I was 10. I mean, they don't smoke and all that. Them niggas about that. I never forget. We came from a team meeting one time my freshman year. Smoke coming out the car. I see niggas getting out. I said, oh, shit, he a freshman too. He play running back. Offensive niggas. The two niggas in the front were seniors. I said, what the fuck? I'm looking like these niggas is cooking on the field. Y'all smoke? So fucking naive. They're like, yeah, little niggas. Hey, look, I'm so green. Because I'm like, they don't do that shit in college. Look, freshman running back, his eyes blush. I said, nigga, what? He said, yeah, I gotta go out. Because his dorm was down there. I didn't stay in a traditional freshman dorm. I stayed in a dorm where there was like upperclassmen, males, and freshman males. I got lucky. It's called Collins Hall. Shout out to my Collins Hall niggas. I never forget. The running back nigga, he's so paranoid, he done went back to his dorm across the jump. I share a dorm with the two niggas in the front. They seniors. They both wide receivers. I didn't want to be too green. I wasn't that green. I'm like, oh, shit. Y'all be smoking? Look at that. That nigga looked at me and said, he knew I was a freshman, though. He said, yeah, little nigga, what the fuck? Yeah, I said, oh, shit. Nigga said, you want to go play the game? I said, let's go. It took money. They went good niggas, man. What's one thing I say about they go to a small school? It's a lot of love, nigga. You start developing a certain bond with niggas. But they took a shout out to AB out of Virginia Beach. AB, he was a senior when I was a freshman. He was good, you know what I'm saying? Good nigga though. You know what I'm saying? He was actually good on the field. The ladies loved him. He was a cool nigga, man. AB out of Virginia Beach, wide receiver. He took me under his wing, you know what I'm saying? After he left, he had like a semester left and he was gone. And then I kind of found my way. But yeah, man, that college football shit, man. But yeah. So, in my bad, me and Goop being that joint, it's sophomore year now. I kind of got my swag. We playing the game. We know we ain't got class tomorrow. Nigga, we getting high as weed, smoking. And next morning, niggas said, get up, have walkthroughs, we got our sweatsuits on. Everybody going to class. We got a little Bishop sweatsuits on. Oh, y'all got a game today? Yeah. We ain't playing. Yeah. We hit a J. We so brave with it. We hit a J before practice. So niggas got their helmets on. Niggas just walking, walkthroughs. We get on the bus. Always that one nigga. It smell like weed in here. Shut the fuck up, nigga. God damn. Here's the funny part. Half of the defense was high too. We thinking me and Goop the only niggas high. Fucking starting cornerbacks high as a motherfucker over here sleep. They gonna put on Remember the Titans or some shit. Cause we had a charter bus. They put some movie on and shit. Ain't nobody watching that movie. Wake up. We in the middle of fucking Tennessee somewhere. And we go to Golden Corral. Right on time, nigga. That was the best part. Go to Corral, best hotels, get our ass whooped. They give us a box of pizza and tell us go home. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the college athletics was for me. But I knew that really wasn't for me, especially playing D3 ball. I said, man, this shit. I said, these niggas playing because they want to, but I said, this ain't a career here, man. And that's when I didn't play the next year. I didn't play no more after that. Come on, man. I'm not playing just to play. I don't love football like that no more. And that's when I got into acting. And when I get on gambling on the wrong one, I feel as though my family gambled on a couple of the wrong ones. Let me explain. Going back to my brother, they thought my brother Don was going to be the next big thing. So they catered to that. Wrong decision. I love my brother, but his decision making, not sure because of the power that he was given so early, or the clout he was given so early, it didn't fan out how it was supposed to fan. My oldest brother, they thought he was going to be the fucking president, because he thought he was a know-it-all. It's very smart, but he could be a know-it-all at times. You know what I'm saying? Be the president, he going to be this. Didn't pan out. A couple other family members didn't pan out. So here comes Lon. But by the time you want to believe in Lon, he's already 21 now. 22. And Lon sit up here and watch y'all put energy into other people when Lon already knew, because Lon was born with a great talent to read things, to read vibes, to read, just to see things. And I could see all the, freedoms, the accolades, the praises that was given to people who really didn't deserve them. And how I would be overlooked. So I knew at a young age that it's going to be a lonely ride, but it's going to be a great one. And that's when I always knew the Most High had me, right here. He was always with me. Again, hopefully my father's still here so he can hear this. I'm hiding nothing. Again, I feel as though a lot of energy that was put into people, whether that was foster children that we had come in, that we still deal with, a lot of energy could have been put in not only just to your biological children, but to your baby boy. Because I showed prominence of being different. I showed prominence that's the nigga I can trust. Sometimes, to be honest, man, I feel like I should have been the oldest. I probably would have got it. You know what? If I was the oldest, I would have guided my older brothers a little better. Ooh, that's a banger. That's a diamond. That's a gem. If I was the oldest, they would have better lives. If I was the oldest, I would have guided them different. But that's not the, God blessed me with a certain wisdom. That's why I say I'm an old soul, man. things that excite other niggas don't really excite me. I've never been a follower. The hottest trend, I'll get it 2 years later. I don't want to get it where everybody's getting it. Because I know this lame nigga, this lame nigga, this lame nigga, this bitch here. Everybody's on it. I don't want to be on it. If it's a hot new show out, I'll wait. I'm just getting into power. I'll lie to you not. Raising Canaan probably won't come down to another year from now. When Lil Wayne was popping, I wasn't listening to Lil Wayne. I didn't listen to Lil Wayne until I lost my virginity. I knew I wasn't like the rest of these niggas, but my family didn't. So what happened is the mistakes of my older siblings or older cousins, they would try to weigh it on me. So what they would do is they would take the mistakes of them and some of the mistakes that they've made themselves and try to measure me up with it, not knowing that I'm 10 feet above it. But if I tell you, you won't believe it. Nigga, you don't know nothing. You this, you that. Nigga, I can't convince you. I can only show you. That's why I always say I always dwelt better away from my parents. Not saying that my parents were bad or anything. Parents, some of the best parents you can ever have. Nobody's perfect. And I know without nothing, my parents, I mean, let me keep it so real with you niggas. Let me take a sip. I keep it so real with you niggas. My parents are the only people I trust. Of course, nothing's perfect, ups and downs. We all got it with our parents. My parents, I ride for them. Because I know them the only two niggas. I love my brothers and cousins and yada yada. I love them to death. But my parents, I can literally say, if I'm in a rut, if I'm fucked up, if I'm something, I can call them. I can literally say, like, I can trust them with my life. Whoa. I could trust them if I'm in a life or death situation. Now, decision-wise, I don't trust them fully. I love my parents. You're never going to trust your parents fully, right? Two different generations. But what I will say is my parents, the love that I have for them is unconditional. And I know the love they have for me is unconditional. I'm blessed to have my parents. I know that you know how you feel like you got your niggas. Like, I love my niggas. But like, I feel it's hard to explain. But the love that I have for them is infinity. I really trust them. Like, I know they got my back for sure. So when I do have my little sessions, when I kind of vent or just talk, it's just getting off my chest, but my love will never change. My parents are my dogs, man. They're my dogs, man. Yeah. I party with my mom. We go to the casino, have a good time. I go out with my dad. They're my dogs, man. They brought me in. I know they got my back. That's a fact. You feel me? But I kind of feel as though, some of the early stages affected me. Just saying me affected me in my development. Just a little bit. Sometimes my mom would, say some things that I feel as though a mother shouldn't say to a son. I won't go into detail, but some things, would knock my self-esteem down, Pops to say some things that knock my self-esteem down. I don't think they meant to knock my self-esteem down. I'm sure that wasn't their, but it hit hard. It'd be times that, as far as schoolwork, I didn't care, man, because it's like my mom come home and she's saying this to me. Then I go to the school and all my grades are D's and E's, and I'm just trying to get a C. Like, it's almost like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? My self-esteem was low. Organization was all over the place. I didn't care about being organized. I didn't care about having work on time. I really didn't get into my bag as far as being fresh to handsome, really getting into my bag until I got to like 10th grade, to be honest. I never forget, the girls would And I didn't understand that, that the girls would be kind of mean to me because they liked me. I didn't understand that because sometimes my mom would be, be mean to me sometimes, and I would correlate with the girls at school. But they would be mean because they wanted my attention. Because when they're around their girlfriends or whatever, this is middle school shit. They would say this and that. But when they by themselves, like when I'm walking by myself or we're at the locker, they the nicest. They all in my face. They want to know this. They want to know my MySpace page. And I was always confused because I'm trying to, take what's going on at home with moms and with these girls. So it's just, I'm trying to understand the female, nature. Which caused a lot of anger on the football field, which I feel bad for them niggas. A lot of niggas left in stretches. I'm not lying. You can ask my father. A lot of niggas left in stretches. But anyway, we off the football topic. But so I would be the most handsome guy in class and feel like the ugliest. A lot of that didn't come in till I left from home. I said it was my parents' fault. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel as though when I kind of left home, I could breathe a little bit. Anxiety wasn't as high. I know I wasn't doing something wrong. Oh, is this wrong? Oh shit. Sometimes even when I be around my friend's family, they're like, DeLon, just relax. It's okay. I'm like, you sure? Everything okay? You need me to just relax. It's okay. I wasn't really used to some of my friends that have a little more freedom than others than mine. I mean, I had a little freedom. Man. My parents wasn't like, no, get in the room and you gotta read. No, they wasn't like that. They wasn't like that. But some of the restrictions, my generation of parents, a lot of them came from single mother homes too. But they would have a little more freedom, like my brother Don. Have a little more freedom. So that's what I'm competing with. So when I would go over their house, I wasn't used to the relaxed atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Music up loud, talking loud, all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My man Steph 30 said we gotta leave that old semi-abusive way of black parenting in the past. These kids don't need to experience that. Again, I don't think they meant no harm, but it does have an impact. I would, even if it'd be so crazy, man. They will always say about Lon, this is my brother King coming, my foster brother. He's really we had some foster kids come through in and out, and I still got love for him. But ain't but son I can really call my brother. My brother Jude, that's really my brother. He get on my goddamn nerve, but he's still my brother. But I never forget we was in the mall and oh man, I'm really digging in the crates, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting my F's on my report card, man. It took a while to get to this point, man. I feel as though I should have been a long time ago, but it's cool. God got his plan. We was in the mall and girls my age in my class, and I'd be like so insecure. I didn't even want to. I knew who they were, but I didn't want to look at them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, and just cause I always felt like, you know what I'm saying. And my brother King being an asshole. Cause my brother was hood too, Southeast too. Hey, I'm like, bro, don't do it. Hey, my brother Lon said, what's up, y'all? Nigga, why would you do that? My shit dropped. Like, man, he about to embarrass me. It's like 3 of them. It's like 4 of them. Well, he didn't say nothing. Oh shit. So I look back, what's up, y'all? I think they said something slick. You know how girls in the, early teens, middle school, you know how it is. They're a little more mouthy than most, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't paying no attention. So they said something about the clothes I had on. And yeah, self-esteem was because I didn't know how to get fresh like that. Like I'm just saying, like a lot of things, I just didn't know. Even my own brothers would cut my self-esteem, man. You know, my brother Don would come on the weekends, man, and he would insult me for living in a decent area. What's up, King Twin? See where I live at. Well, the sirens outside. What the fuck are they doing? Well, the kids back in school, so they doing some hot shit. You know, Laurel's a little more. I think it's a little more better now. I was a little more rougher back in the days, but it's getting a little more rough. But Laurel's in PG in the politics of Prince George's County, Laurel's one of the better areas to live in. That's a fact. You got the areas in Laurel. Laurel's kind of big, but in the scheme of things, Laurel's pretty good when it comes to PG County. It's not your Capitol Heights. It's not your Fairmont Heights. It's not your Landover. It's not your Glen Arden. That's kind of Landover. Palmer Parks, all of that. Riverdales. It ain't that. But, you know, just like my father, being from Southeast and moved us out here, a lot of families had the same ideas, and we have Section 8 here. So, you know, you come across people. But, like, my brother would insult me by saying, you know, you live out here, it's nice out here, and you ain't really with that. And he just come with this anger to tear me down because I lived in a decent area. Getting self-esteem, I feel like everybody was picking at my self-esteem. I don't think they kind of knew it. They knew they were, but they were. So it's like, damn, my mom's sometimes, a lot of times is, you know, just talking crazy. Pop sometimes, you know, don't want to really be bothered. You know, I just got off work, nigga. You know, he would never like, you know what I'm saying, probably be chill, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes he could say things that'll cut a nigga deep too. Like, all right, shit. Who you gonna run to now? Your siblings, they talking down on you. Talking about you can't dress and basically you not popping like the rest of everybody your age. And it's like, damn, my nigga, who I run to, you feel lonely. Like the fuck am I tripping? Because I don't want to be a follower? You know, so it fucked me up. So that's why I started going to my video games. And that's when video gaming became real important to me. I didn't even see that, Richmo. Richmo said, I just had my mother. My dad died in 99. God, I can only imagine, man. Salute, Richmo. Damn, your dad died in 90, your senior year of high school. I know that's rough, my nigga. That's tough, my nigga. Nigga, King Twin said, Lana Dawn, you know, I fuck with you. Hey, King Twin, you went crazy when I went to my last joint when I had the ladies in there. You funny as shit, nigga. You a funny nigga, bro. That's a fact, nigga. You funny. But, again, it took progress to build who I was. Everybody had an opinion to say to me, you know what I'm saying? But then when I got to a point where I had a little authority with my little cousins, and shout out to my little cousin, you know, Fresh to Prince, Lord Nigel. I love you to death, boy. I'm not gonna lie. I did give him a lot of tough love, sometimes a little tougher than others, but I never gave him no tough love that wasn't given to me. But it's like when I give my cousin tough love, now everybody in the family want to rain on me. Stop abusing him, you beating him up, you acting like a butt. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I thought this was family tradition. Niggas talk shit to me. Niggas whoop my ass. We got to sleep over, the cousin sleep over, everybody bidding on me. Everybody making fun of me because I'm the youngest in the room and one of the smallest. They whoop my ass. How come I can't pass the tradition down? Cool. Every time when it came to line, things was a little different. My nigga Step 30 said, bro, from the way it sounded, you really could have went down a bad, angry road, and I'm glad you didn't. Thank you, Steph 30. You know, I have went down some roads, but I knew, and that's when the maturity came in. You know, God gave me a soul. I probably been before. I don't fucking know, but I always had a connection with the Most High, my nigga. Like, I got you. Like, we always understood each other, and you know what I'm saying? I had to be strong. You know, I just have a little crazy in me. It's good. Everybody got a little crazy in them. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's not the demon. And then if you want to go real deep, even I'm getting real deep, but this is podcasting, right? Even my father's side, I didn't have the close relationship with my grandmother. My aunts on that side. I'm trying to get emotional on. I think we're a little better today, but I didn't feel like they fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I think they fuck with my brother Don a little heavier. Due to whatever. I think it's due to you know, them being more closer to his mom. Whatever. I don't really know. I think it's been smoke before I got here, but I know they love me, but the love was just never the same. And it's just crazy that I could be more closer, God rest his soul, to my grandma Linda than the grandmother I have 30 minutes down the road. And that's nobody's fault. I'm just venting. I just never really felt love like that. I feel love now, because I came to an understanding. I knew at a young age it was all on me. You don't fit in here, don't fit in there. One thing is, this is what they say about Lon, right? You know what I'm saying? He was handsome. That's when I had the waves. You know what I'm saying? I got a good grain of hair. I had handsome, I had the waves, but he just wasn't. She wasn't fly. Like, I could fight. I was handsome. I had good hair, whatever that means. But as far as like being fresh and all that, I just didn't have it because I didn't know. Now my brothers was always fresh, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just felt more closer playing my game, man. My PS2 was my best friend. And I don't want to sound like that guy that was always in his room. No, I was a sociable loner. Like, niggas wanted to be around me, especially on the football field. So it was like I just wasn't popping. It just in my mind I always felt alone. Maybe I thought too deep in things. Maybe my self-esteem was just fucked up, and I just felt comfortable playing. To this day, I still play the game. Video games has always been there for me. It's always been there. And as far as gambling on the wrong one, I just feel as though that a lot of effort that I've seen in other people in my family, if it was put into me, I could be a little higher, but I'm just dealing with the cards I'm dealt with. Not bad cards. So I'm not starving. I'm not starving. I'm not worrying about a roof over my head. Nothing like that. But internal issues are rough, my nigga. Again, as far as my aunts, we never really been close. I always felt like, it's kind of closer to my other brother because they knew his mother longer or whatever. Shit just I have no control over. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was young, I did have a smart mouth, but I'm a kid. I just was smart. I don't know. God just blessed me with the gift of gab, so I could make a grown nigga mad just with my gab. I was meant to talk. I was meant to broadcast at a young age, I was second grade. I was on this. I was acting up, fucking field trip, and somebody mom said he should be on Saturday Night Live. This is 2001. He should be on Saturday Night Live. They told my mother that. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga Steph said, immersing yourself in a different world with the video game is a great escape. That's a fact. And that's why I have so much love for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I would actually, between that and Madden, creating players and creating teams, I spent all night creating a team, creating high schools on my way. I was so bored one time. It was like a snow day in NCAA 07. I had my social studies book, my history book, and on the back of the book it had all the presidents. So what I did was I created a team. Of course, their colors was red, white, and blue. I created a whole football team with all the presidents. I had George Washington at quarterback. I had Abe Lincoln at receiver. And that's how I kind of learned, I learned my presidents. I made a whole football team. I had William Taft at offensive at tackle. Thomas Jefferson played strong safety. You know what I'm saying? That shit was actually a great idea. I was just bored. I took all the presidents. I was so bored. I took the presidents and made a football team, and them niggas was like that on NCAA 07. But you know, that's a fact. Again, I can vent with y'all niggas. You know, I'm comfortable with you niggas. You know, what time is it? I'll probably go outside tonight. And that's probably why I'm always outside too, man. I just, you know, just be dealing with things mentally. You know what I'm saying? But I overcome. You know, a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that nobody else has been through. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking my story. You know what I'm saying? And nigga said, hell nah. Yeah, bro. On the back of the book, I forgot I was in ninth grade, and we had a social studies book, a history book. All the presidents was on the back. I stayed there. It was a snow day. I had no school. I created a team called the Presidents, and them niggas was like that. Overall, it was like a 99. I had all the niggas. Who I had a cornerback? Andrew Johnson. No, I had Andrew Jackson and Abe Lincoln was my receivers. Andrew Johnson played corner. D-line, I had some other fat presidents. All the fat presidents played D-line or O-line. I didn't know them niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I again, with video games, it's always been my escape. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could take a gym. It's crazy how the world can make a gym feel like a pebble. You know what I'm saying? Going into parties. I was a horny little nigga too. I ain't gonna lie. Going to parties. I wanted to catch all the twerks and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Catch all the twerks. You know what I'm saying? I was freaked out. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'd be like, why are these girls staring at me? My mind, I didn't have the confidence. They like you, Lon. I didn't know then because my adrenaline pumping, like my anxiety pumping again, like my jeans too baggy. What's the fuck going on? Why they keep like staring? Like the fuck? Like I wasn't worried about the niggas because I had niggas in there too. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna fight. But as far as the girls, they always made me a little. I think again, it stemmed back from my mom. My mother's a sweetheart. You know, we have a great relationship now. Great relationship. But those things can be embedded in a person, and it could fuck with them, man. It could to not get them to their highest potential. And even in the acting, you know what I'm saying? I believed in myself. I don't think my family, and to this day, you know, doesn't believe as much because it's something new. Majority of my father's life, he played football and boxed. That's all he really knew was boxing and football, and the ladies. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get it from. Shout out to my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Wicks, man, you know the ladies just love you. And I didn't understand that until again, I left home and went somewhere else. Now for me, it was Virginia. It was down south. I could have went to Wisconsin. I could have went to Liberia. I just knew that the area I was in was not a good environment to be at that time. And when I left there, I didn't have the all on me, and I could just be me, and I could figure it out, and just wasn't so much at me, and I could really think and grow and figure out what I like. And I did. I took over the town. That's a fact. I took over the town. I did. Emporia, Virginia, shout out. Shout out to the 434. Shout out to the E. You know, that's my mother from. A lot of family out there. You know. Shout out to the Moors. That last name is like a, because when you go to small towns, your last name is kind of what you live off of. When you go to like small towns, country towns, the South, it's more about who your peoples are, who you related to, who your grandmother. Ain't on no LA shit. You know how niggas be in LA. Hey, cuz. Hey, blood. Where your mama stay? Where your grandmama stay? It ain't like that. Nah, that's where I was at. I ain't talking like that. I'm just saying, like, they want to know who your folks is. And even if my folks wasn't popping, I still would have been popping because I could grow and be who I know I am, who I am. And I did bring some insecurities with me, I still had some of them lingering, but it wasn't on me as much because it wasn't every day, it wasn't always in my face. So I could grow. And that's when I started getting in my bag. And when I came back home, it was like, nah, niggas can't tell me shit. I've been on my own. I ain't gonna say on my own. I'm at grandma's house, but I haven't been here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't, before, that don't work no more. I found myself. And into the acting, I'm gonna tell you when the acting bug really kicked in. 9th grade, when I did the Romeo and Juliet thing, that's when I knew the Romeo and Juliet play. That's when I knew I liked acting. I liked taking when I had to be Mercutio, and they gave me a specific script. They said, "Okay, all right, Tommy, I wanted to be Romeo. I was hot. Like, why the fuck I ain't Romeo? Like, look at me, I'm Romeo." And so I'm saying in my head, but fuck it, whatever. They pick another Romeo, another Juliet, but you're Mercutio. I said, okay, I'm Mercutio. Okay, give me my script. I'm Mercutio. Whatever Mercutio say, I have to bring it to life. Beef Sector, the real story coming soon. Is that Lady Snoop? Lady Snoop, is that you, baby? Why don't you come on your other page, Lady Snoop? Why don't you always come with the Beef Sector and all that? Why you do that, man? Beef Sector 2, the real story coming soon. Shout out to the Beef Sector. I don't want no smoke over there. What's up, Lady Snoop? I don't want no smoke over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it with that. This entertainment. I watch though. You know what I'm saying? I watch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all popping over there. But anyway, hey, look, Rich Mo, don't start that. Look, Rich. Hey, Rich, don't start that, nigga. I'm with that ribby, nigga. Don't start that, nigga. Need some more ice. But anyway, when I got on my own, I keep saying my own because I wasn't with my parents. Granted, I was doing things I wasn't really supposed to be doing. I lost my virginity to a woman that was 5 years older than me. I wish that wouldn't have happened, but it happened. It turned me into a sexual deviant, and I was turning women out my age. I had no business knowing about sex the way I should have known about it. And actually, my father, he barked on me. I think he went about it a little wrong, but now I'm older. I think the way he went about it was wrong, and that is to this day. I don't agree about how my dad went about it when he found out I was dealing with a woman 5 years older than me with a child. But I get it because I wouldn't want my son to deal with no grown ass woman, especially in this era, this generation, dealing with no woman 5 years older than him. Hell no. Hell no. My dad was right on checking that. I just think the way he went about it was a little wrong. Then again, that's my dad. If he's from Southeast, DC is a rough place. You know what I'm saying? DC niggas, they give it up crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I lost my virginity to her, and I think my father thought that I was tricking off on her. Like, he'd be like, "Man, you out here getting these Nike boots," and okay, right channel now. I be trolling way too much, be forgetting what page I be. You good, Lady Snoop. But like, that's when the phone pods of Nike boots was popping. It's like, oh nah. Man, you out here getting these Nike boots, you trying to get it with her, you trying to impress her. I'm like, Pop, I just let him talk. I'm like, this nigga think I'm a trick. That's hurt my feelings more than him finding out I was fucking with a girl 5 years older than me. When he barked on me about me messing with the girl 5 years older than me, it hurt my feelings, I ain't gonna lie. But when he thought that I was the nigga, like giving her money and helping her child and trying to step and be a stepdad, that hurt my feelings. I'm like, damn, my dad really think I'm a fucking chump. I'm like, nigga, it's the opposite. I won't lie. I will not lie. When I was dealing with that girl 5 years older than me, I had none less than $200 in my pocket every week in 10th grade. Buying me Black and Miles. I thought I was grown smoking Black and Miles. Fucking cornball. Buying me Black and Miles. Hottest new video game. She bought it for me. When the touch iPods in 09 first came out, the jumps where you can, I had one. She had my nose wide open, but she didn't have me open to the point where I was spending on her. She was spending on me. But my dad, he didn't know the situation because my dad can be very hard-headed. He don't like to, if it's something he don't want to hear, he's not really gonna listen to it. So in my dad's mind, it's on Sugar Baby Confessions. I wouldn't say that because I was 15, Lady Snoop. I was a minor, man. No, I had no business dealing with that woman. And she broke my heart. I'm going to go ahead and tell the story when she broke my heart. She broke my heart this day. So look, I'm in school. Look, now keep in mind, I'm going to school in VA. They on my dick. Bitches on my dick. Oh my God. I think I'm somebody because I'm dealing with a girl 5 years older than me. I was like, nah, I got a grown woman at home. What you going to do for me? This bitch just bought me a touch iPod. The fuck? This bitch is, I'm at grandma's house, and this one grandma wasn't doing so good. No, rest in peace, my grandma Linda, but she was so strong because she passed away in 2017, and I moved down there the summer of 08 because I didn't have a relationship like I wanted to with my relative down south. I would spend summers, of course that's my blood family down there, but I didn't have that everyday life with them, and I yearned for that, and I felt as though I was lonely back home. So I said, you know what, let me go down south with my family, man, give them a chance, and let me build that. And I'm glad I did because my cousin Raymond that died in a car accident 2017, my favorite cousin. I'm glad I had that time with him. So yeah. She said, oh wait, that's crazy. So of course she knew my age. Black and Miles was nasty antics. Everybody at high school was on the Blacks and Miles. Fuck that, bro. Everybody, well, that's before the weed came. All right, after Black and Miles, niggas started smoking that Reggie. That's a fact, nigga. But yeah, she knew I was 15. Again, I'm not gonna say her name. I don't want to blast her. I had no ill will. I don't want to open up no case. I don't want to do nothing like that. It was an experience, and it made me a man. So, like again, I'm at grandma's house, cousins in there and shit. Y'all hungry? Yeah, what's up? All right, hold on. Hit her up. I'm hungry. Give me some pizza. I get a pizza order on my credit card. You good? Bet. Fucking 2 large pizzas with a 2-liter soda. I feel like I was that nigga. I ain't gonna figure. Yeah, we good. We got dinner tonight. So anyway, let me get to the. I gotta pour some Remy for this. Let me go when she broke my heart. Yeah, she had that wet ass pussy. That's the first girl I fucked without a condom too. Oh man, that's the first girl I went down on. I ain't trying to get no water in here. Yeah, she first girl I ever spent the night with. All type of shit, man. First a lot of experience for real. She wasn't the first girl I got head from. I got head in 7th grade though. I still talk to her this day. What's up? I ain't gonna put her name out there because I don't know who watching, but she cool though. I got some head in the back of the mall. She was my girlfriend though, allegedly at the time. So let's go to the store when she broke my heart though. I had to pour some more Remy, niggas. Whoo! So look. It was March something, right? Now keep in mind, I wasn't a stepdad, but I thought I was 15, bro. Oh, I'm so corny thinking. I'm thinking I'm some top nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I got, because she kept talking about how much she hate her baby father, right? I'm so naive and dumb. I hate him, fuck that nigga, da 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 da. I wish I'd have never did, and I'm believing her. Like, yeah, fuck that nigga. This nigga, the nigga, so she's 20, I'm 15. That nigga's 23. I'm thinking I'm big bad nigga. Man, he come around here, says, fuck that nigga. We going young and dumb. So anyway, she invited me to the birthday party. I go up to the birthday party, right? Her relatives open the door. They're like, first of all, her grandmother was never really cool with it because she already knew I was a baby. Some of her family was like, this nigga's 15. She dead wrong. But they went with it. It is what it is. So it's already awkward when the family opened the door, right? Oh, what's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, the fuck? Okay. All right. My first thing, I go straight to the back, right? So all of a sudden, niggas want to have conversation. Ho, come in. What's up? How you been? Like, fucking me. I'm good. Good. Like, I know my ski low. I don't even talk when I come in for real. I just go straight to the back. Kids running around and shit. So listen, I go to the back. Her baby father's laying in the bed. Now listen, it's not laying in the bed like the nigga under the covers watching ESPN with no shirt on. Nah, he ain't that. He on the bed, but like he got his clothes on. You know how a nigga just be chilling? He's on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Leg up on the bed, whatever on his phone. Nigga just chilling, all clothes on and shit. Because it's his son's birthday party too, right? I'm not knowing. But guess what? She told me she hate him. I'm 15. You told me you hate him. So by this time, I'm putting two and two together. And I'm thinking about the kid, right? I'm like, baby kind of do look like that nigga. I'm like, oh, so this the real dad. Okay. So her cousins come back. They looking like, ooh, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now my anxiety is pumping again. Something's not right. So the nigga on the bed, he ain't even pay me no mind for real. I know he know who I am. I think he said some shit before I got here, before I got there. He ain't really pay me no mind though. So I'm sitting on the bed with him, like, what's up, nigga? Like, the fuck, nigga? I'm Mr. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, that's my bitch. He ain't even really tripping. Like, that nigga's on the phone, like, man. He was looking like this young ass nigga. Like, he just looking like he looking like big like this. Like this. Fuck is this young ass nigga doing here? What am I doing here? And then I never forget. When she came to the back, she had you on a send off of Rich Mo. The feelings I felt that day, I cannot explain. Because listen, before the birthday, usually she pick up my phone calls on the first ring. I go stay with her for the weekend. Da da da. Nose wide open. She cooking and everything and all that shit. Bringing it back. I'm feeling like a real nigga. I'm in the bed with her. I ain't never 15. I ain't never slept with no overnight with no woman. Bed with no woman like that. No girl like that. You know, I don't know how everybody else was 15. I wasn't staying in a girl's house at 15. We flirt, whatever, then niggas go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying there. I'm fucking raw too. Pussy. Anyway, she come to the back and she looked dead at this nigga and said, no, she didn't look at him. She brought this nigga a plate. Yo, she brought this nigga a plate. Yo, what the fuck? So it's 1,000 things going on. One, this is an awkward situation. Two, this is the nigga you told me you hated. You told me you couldn't stand this nigga. Three, you brought this nigga a plate. Woo! Keep in mind, she gave me some money like 2-3 days before that. I had like $300 in my pocket. I don't even know what the fuck to do with it at 15. $300. What the fuck to do, man? I wasn't one of them kids that again, I wasn't a follower, so I wasn't one of them kids that was on the block every day, nigga. I wasn't one of them. I knew them niggas. Them niggas knew me, but that wasn't me. So what the fuck? I buy some Black and Miles, buy some food, and I give it away. I get the money out. Like, I need some $10. Hey, nigga. Long, you a good nigga. No problem, nigga, man. I got plenty of that. I've always been a giver. Maybe the Virgo in me. I just never, bitches, I give them out. Liquor, I give it out. Cigarettes, I give it out. Money, I give it out. I never, it's who I am, man. I've always been like a nurturing person, man. I just want to make sure everybody good because all this shit don't really mean that much to me. I'd rather give it out. I'll be out. Y'all see me on my IG stories. I'm popping, whatever, bitches. Where you at, Lon? Pull up over here. All right. Damn, she got a fat ass. She with you? Nah, my nigga, go ahead. Nigga, go ahead. Shoot your shot. Nigga, go ahead. Nigga, shine, nigga. I'm going to be good regardless. It's just unfortunate that niggas don't think the same way to reciprocate it. But I'm getting off topic. Anyway. So now you realize just had to play the game. Exactly. That's why I'm not too mad at her. I'm trying to flip this joint back. I'm not too mad at her, but I had to go through it. I'm glad I went through it with a woman that was older than me, because no girl my age could have that over me. Can say I had Lon like that. You say you had me like that, but you were 5 years older than me. So you gonna brag about that? Oh, okay. Okay. So anyway, back to the story. She bring him something to eat. That's the first part of, like, the top part of my heart crush. I'm like, you catering to another nigga other than me? Boy, that's only the start. I said, where my food at? She's like, hold it. She had a little attitude. Hold on, I'm coming. Bitch, who the fuck is you talking? I said, and I start putting two and two together. I said, that's why she ain't been picking up. That's why she been ignoring me. I've been calling her 10 times in a row. I done sent her about 20 text messages. It's all coming to blast, but it hurt, but it's needed. Time go on, the day go on. You know, they sing happy birthday. Poor little kid. You know, he I think, how old is he now? That's a big boy. That was 09. He was about 1, 2. So we got to be like, that nigga old. That nigga probably go to middle school or some shit. Anyway, so I said, so she leave. I'm sitting next to the nigga on the bed. He eating this shit. So we just sitting there. It's quiet. Niggas is not even talking. Like, we just sitting next to next. We elbow to elbow. Like, he ain't paying me no mind. But I'm like, so I said, where you from? I think he said, he from like Norfolk or Virginia Beach or some wild shit. I said, okay. Keep in mind I'm in VA. I said, okay. Just ask him little ass questions. He answering, but he ain't paying me no mind. So she come back in. Now keep in mind, this was petty. Some petty shit I did. Now she did not stink. Right? She didn't stink or nothing. I'm like, what's this? What the fuck is that smell? It smell musty. What the fuck is that smell? My heart broken, so I'm making some shit up. I said it smell musty. What the fuck is that? I'm just trying to make some shit up because my feelings is hurt. But I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. This shit not right. I never experienced nothing like this. So I guess she thought it was her. It really wasn't. She wasn't musty. I just made some shit up because my feelings was hurt and I wanted somebody else to feel bad, that motherfucker. So I guess she thought she was musty or some shit. She go in there and try to run the shower water, right? I got her by herself because she been showing her ass the whole time. So she ain't had to run the shower. I walk in the bathroom. I'm like, so for real? That's what you doing? Oh, I said, for real, that's what you doing? For real? Now keep in mind, I say one thing, I did not cry. One thing I kept it gangster. A nigga was hurt, but I didn't cry. I was hurt though. Well, for real? For real? She just ignoring me. That's what making me even more mad. She ain't even paying me no mind. Like I'm not even there. Like I don't even exist. And this is what my young dumb ass did. I to this day, I'm like, Lon, that's some of the stupid shit you did. The money she gave me, I took the money, I balled it up, and I threw it at her. Hook. I really wanted to punch her. I really wanted to punch her in her shit. I wanted to knock her shit out. I really wanted to punch her in her shit, bro. I really wanted to like knock her shit out because my feelings was hurt like that. But I'm like, first of all, that's not. Even at a young age, I knew like, nah, that's corny. No, that's not player one. Two, that's a bad idea because her family too deep in here, my nigga. So that's not a good idea. So she, after I did it, she said, you gonna throw some money at me? I said, yeah. The fuck? I'm going off in the bathroom. And that's what my dumb ass did. I said, all right, let me go ahead and get that back. My bad. I ain't mean it. Let me get that back. Let me get it back. She's like, nah, you ain't getting it back. I said, let me get that back. Let me get that back. I said, at that moment, I said, all right, Lord, that was stupid. Why the fuck you throw the money at her? I didn't care. The night went on. I was humiliated. She in the back laughing and joking with this nigga. I just went to the living room, bro. I just waited to go home, bro. I waited for my ride. I gave her some pictures. I walk on the porch. It's some tore up shit on the joint. The pictures I gave her, she tore them up. I'm like, this bitch really showing her ass. Oh, man. You want to talk about heartbroken. Fuck no. You want to talk about heartbroken. So time go on. I leave it. Thank God. I'm love sick. I can't eat. I'm literally sick. Like I got the flu. I'm talking about like flu symptoms. I'm hurt. Still going to school and all that. I ain't missed on school and that, but I'm talking about hurt, nigga. Like hurt, nigga. Like hurt. Like physically hurt. Calling her, blowing up. She ain't picking up. I'm talking about I'm calling like 13 times a day. That's a fact. 15, man. It was some of the hardest months I ever went through. And I never forget. It was like a spell snapped off, right? Like a spell. I called her one time, and her baby father picked up. I said, hello? I hear a nigga voice. I said, hello? I didn't put that. Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, you put the enter button. Yeah, she didn't know my age. But no, she did, excuse me, she did know my age. She knew I was 15. She knew I was 15. I called her and he picked up. He said, hello? I said, hello? He said, what's up, big dog? He said, what's up, Playboy? I said, Playboy? I said, where the fuck is so-and-so at? He said, hey, dog. He broke it to his, he said, hey, dog, it's over. I said, what you mean it's over? What the fuck you mean it's over? It's over, bro. It's over. She over here. She don't want you no more. She don't want you no more, Playboy. It's over. It's over? I bet. I hung up. Keep in mind, all this happened like a 4-month span. After that fucking phone call hung up, it was like a weight was lifted off of me. I needed to hear that. It's over. Nigga said she with me. It's over. She don't want you no more, my nigga. I feel as though that's all I needed to hear. And from that day on, now a couple like a day, I think a day or two it lingered, but that shit eventually left. And when I say I felt more powerful than I've ever felt after that, I said I'm a high schooler again. When I was dealing with her, I didn't feel like I was in high school. I didn't feel like I was 15. I was in a whole different world. I felt like I was in a different spiritual realm. But I was back high school. And then I went back home and I started dealing with the girls my age. And then I knew I was way too advanced for them. That got me talking today. Sorry, thinking entertaining, we ain't reacting to shit. It's some real talk. I've been talking for 2 hours. Somebody's listening. Hold on. So yeah. That's when everything was born. That's when the swag was really, really born. My swag was developing, but after I went through that, Lonnie was born, nigga. Hey, my nigga. I never forget. We had two-a-days. During practice, she hit me up on one of the breaks. She wanted to get smashed right quick. I'm not even like, I wasn't even attracted to her at the time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, still hit. But it wasn't the same. She was on my dick from that point, but I didn't want her. I looked at him like, yo, after I took that break, I'm like, yo, you really that old? Like, I'm 16 now. I'm like, yo, you really on a 16? Like, you really? I was disgusted. She was not attractive no more. And I sat back and looked like, Lon, what the fuck was you thinking? But it wasn't that. I had to go through that. Hold on, let me get my shit back. I had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? God set that up. Because every nigga gonna get his heart broke. Look here, my nigga. If you ain't got your heart broke yet, it's coming. I'm just glad I got mine over at 15. But every real nigga gonna get his heart broke. Got mine over with though. But after that, I became the heartbreaker. And I take no pride in that. I did at a once point in time, you know, playing with women's feelings, rocking their worlds, lying to them, saying I loved them when I really didn't. I got a thrill out of that shit. Having them in their feelings, I got a thrill out of it. So immature. I look back, you don't play with people's feelings like that. That's a fact. I don't take pride in that shit, but it happened. After her, like, bro, niggas wasn't going down on girls or eating pussy. I know YouTube sensitive. Niggas was not going down on girls at 16 around my era. I want to say this. I didn't go down on every girl. For the ones I did, even the ones I didn't, I was over there putting girls' legs behind their heads, hitting them from the side. Like, I was doing shit I know they didn't know about. Because I was turned out. Because I was turned out. So I learned from that grown-ass woman, I started using it on women of my age. And they weren't really ready for that. I'm smiling because I just smiled, but they weren't really ready for that. And then a lot of feelings got hurt in the process. I tell girls I love them, didn't mean it. I thought it was something you were supposed to say. A couple of crazy girls that told me not to say that. I thought love was just a word until some girls really took that serious. And I won't go into detail, not on this one, but I'll just say, don't say it unless you mean it. Some girls take that and that's something big to them. But again, these are experiences that I had to go through, becoming who I am. A lot of these were lonely experiences. And I had nobody really to talk to about things like that. I just had to go through it. I didn't have a support system, emotional support system. Just had to go through that shit, man. A lot of shit just had to go through. My fire accident, saving the house, my cousins, my senior year of high school. I didn't talk to no counselor, man. I just had to go through it, man. Don't get me wrong, I had family that take care of me, my wounds. I had a nurse that come. I had a family to take me here to there. But as far as like talking, I talked to a lot of things I just had to go through by myself, man. I just got accustomed to it. Fights. Again, none of my siblings really never lived with me. I had my brother Keena live with me, but he be on and off. This nigga run away every other month when things get too hard because he couldn't handle it. And then this nigga go to get locked up. He in juvie and shit. Like, my brother Don just stopped coming around at a certain point in time. My brother Darius, he the oldest. I keep saying everybody's fucking name. My oldest brother, he's 8 years older than me. By the time I got to high school, he graduated college. So he's trying to, what I'm saying? He never lived with me, like, on an everyday basis. So it's like, I had to figure that shit out, man. I should have put this Remy in the freezer. It's a lot of lonely times, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I got through it. And that's why I could be so cold. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, as far as, just leaving life, just leaving me, go ahead. It might hurt a little bit. And then when I lost my big cousin Ray E, man, after that one, that was my favorite human. Couldn't nobody really get to me like he could. You know what I'm saying? My mother could tell you that. Couldn't nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he passed away. So I'm like, God is like, nah, nigga, I need you to be this dog, my nigga. Well, not a cute dog. If I had to pledge a fraternity, it'd be that, yeah, I ain't gonna say it on here, but gotta be a soldier, my nigga. You gotta be a soldier. And that's just who you are, mostly because you a leader. I knew at a young age that I was a leader. And I'm a leader amongst men. I've led niggas older than me. I've had grown niggas look up to me. Why, I don't know. But some people are just born with a certain spirit, born with a certain yell. And I think I really got that. That's probably why, I walk in rooms and I get attention. Sometimes it's scary because, like, I've been walking in the basketball games when I was in high school, even though I would be high sometimes. Off weed, straight weed. I ain't do no other shit. And I feel like everybody looking just at me. Like, everybody just looking at me. The fuck? I walked in with 10 niggas. Why are you just looking at me? The it factor, man. My first play in college, I went to audition. And I wanted a small role. I'm a freshman in college. Just give me something small. I just really want to be on stage and get, whatever. I read a small role. The directress, because she was a woman. White woman, short woman, Miss Melissa. I ain't gonna lie. She was fine. Short, first, she was older. She had to be like around that time, late 40s. She had a body like a black woman. I ain't gonna lie. She was crazy. Never seen it. I do my audition for my small part. You guys can look this up on Google. It's called Blood Inside My Name by Tim Tyson. based in North Carolina. I think my man that did A Birth of a Nation, he actually played in that movie. So it's based on a real movie. And they brought the play to my college, and I did a small role. I auditioned for a small role. I never forget, Miss Melissa took me to the back. She said, "You know what? I want you to be my Tim Tyson." The fuck is Tim Tyson? I remember Tim Tyson, a nigga with the big script. He had the name. That's like the biggest role. What? She said, "I want you to be my Tim Tyson." I'm like, man, I'm still playing football, workouts, after a year being trash. I would always go to my play rehearsals right after practice. She said, "No, I believe." She said, "She had a country accent. I believe in you. I believe in you. I want you to be my Tim Tyson." I just looked at it. So this is what I did. I looked at the script. I said, okay. I said, Tim Tyson. That's the nigga with all these lines? That's the nigga with all them lines? I'm like, oh, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Lon, you said you want to be an actor, right? Well, step up, nigga. Let me see if I can find a clip of when I was in the news, man. I got a news clip. Let me see. Unsigned my name and see. Let's see. Let me see. Blood didn't sign my name. I don't know if they got the news clip. Yeah, they got my man from that junk. Anyway, they got my news clip. Shit. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let's see if I can put it up for you. I want y'all to see. And I don't be bullshitting what the fuck I say. Everything is real life. They got this clip right here. Now they only got the regular movie. They ain't got the play. They ain't got my play up here. I had a news clip, man. I forgot the actor name. Anyway, you guys can look it up. Blood Inside My Name. The real Tim Tyson actually came to my college to watch the play, and they brought the characters and everything. Now keep this in mind. I'm gonna get to it. But anyway, she said, "I want you to be my Tim Tyson." I said, "Fuck." I said, "Okay, let's do it." So I started reading my script. I had fucking lines this big on the paper, monologues that I was studying, I was reading, and I did it. Standing ovation. I remember my Aunt Coretta came to my play, and she gave me $200 after the show. That's how I knew I did good. She gave me $100 after the show. I think my grandma Linda came. Did she bring her? Rest in peace. My grandma probably never seen none of my shows. And here's another thing. My father nor my mother seen none of my plays, which is fine. My only beef with that is they came, this when I was a red shirt. When it came to football, my father would, make ways to come see that. And this time I wasn't even playing. I was just recording because I couldn't play because of my arm. He still came to my homecoming, but when it came to my shows, he never came. I don't think he meant no harm by that, but I'm just showing how people prioritize, gambling on the wrong one. Should have gambled on me. But I gambled on me, and I'm going to do it, and I'm doing okay. All the accolades and everything, my family didn't really get to see because, acting and all that's not big in my family. But anyway, back to Blood Inside My Name. I did that, and the real Tim Tyson really came, and he was white. The whole time I'm doing this play, I'm not even thinking about color. I'm not even thinking that I'm playing a white man. I didn't even think I was playing a white man. I just knew Tim Tyson was the character. I knew it was based on a true story. I didn't know none of this shit. I just knew it was a play. And Tim Tyson was the biggest character. I didn't know shit about it until I got to rehearsing. And we rehearsed for about a good month or two. Okay, this is the premise. But I didn't know it was so big until the author came to the school. I wish I had the news clip how he said how to play thrilled him. I played the author of the Blood Inside My Name. Look it up. I played him. His name is Tim Tyson. That's why I said the Most High, man. God, man. Wow, he's put me in some situations, man. Even this YouTube shit, man. God is good, man. You know, I don't dwell on what could have been, should have been, but sometimes a nigga just need to get off his chest. And for you guys to understand me, to understand that this pretty boy, even though being a pretty boy, it was in my blood. You guys watch Dragon Ball Z? Y'all remember how, and that's why I fuck with Gohan. Even though Frieza's my favorite villain, I think Kid Gohan might be one of my favorite protagonists because Kid Gohan didn't realize his power until he was tried, until he left home, until Piccolo made him live on his own. Gohan was always in a shell. He was always scared. He was always, even though he was one of the strongest Saiyans, he was probably stronger than his father if he put his mind to it. Y'all my Dragon Ball Z niggas, y'all know. He was always scared. He was always, Frieza's my favorite character of all time. And Frieza is the greatest villain of all time. That's a fact, my nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. But Gohan was always, he was always in a shell, but he was one of the most powerful niggas. Probably more powerful than Vegeta. It took him to leave where he was at and go somewhere else. And go through his nicks and bruises and learn how to fly and be with other people and be with that. Remember, he was with them little orphan kids in the woods. He had to go in and see life. And then he came back, as Piccolo said, you got to figure it out. Piccolo's more of a father than Goku. We all know that. You got to leave. You got to go. You figure it out. And then he figured his power out. I'm Gohan. Now, not the older Gohan. I don't know what happened to Gohan. Gohan, as he got older, he became a superhero, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? His storyline went crazy. I think the creators of GTA, the creators of Dragon Ball Z should have a better storyline for Gohan. But I get it. You know, Kid Gohan, you know, as far as protagonists, I kind of relate to more to him. When you know you got that in you, or you don't know, but it's in you. Everybody else see it, but you don't. And when you're a dog after that. Anyway, guys, I've been rapping for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I did have the link. Did nobody want to join the link, which is fine. Frieza was a demon. Niggas talk about demon time. Niggas not on Frieza type demon time. She was just saying shit to get you full of it. That's a fact. Man, that shit, man. That nasty antic shit funny though. Yeah, I thought I was grown with them. He said make Donald. I'm just saying because they tried to hide some of y'all comments. He said make Donald Trump the QB. They gonna ban your ass. This was way before Donald Trump was even thought of being president. I show all of these shits. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Sound like some gang shit. Yeah, that's definitely some gang shit. That fucking college shit, man. That's some cult shit. Fuck. That shit like being part of a cult, nigga. Being a college athlete is being part of a cult, nigga. It's a fact, nigga. You have no time to yourself. It's like being part of fraternity, nigga. A losing ass fraternity. Depending on what school you go to. I mean, shit, y'all. Been rap for 2 hours and 21 minutes, 22 minutes. Thank you for my supporters. That even though I'm in a wavy time where I'm not consistent and I'm working to get back, y'all still fuck with me, man. Y'all mean the world to me, and I keep telling y'all that every stream, man. You know, not perfect, but you know, I like to show who I am. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga never said that Lon was fake or Lon was hiding this and Lon was LonnyKabal is LonnyKabal, my nigga. And I thank the Most High for, you know, everything. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna stop wrapping y'all niggas up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully I come back later tonight. What time is it? 6:43. I gotta go outside, man. I gotta see what's popping outside, man. I might just keep my ass in the house. I don't know, man. Let's see. Yeah. Y'all be cool, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.